Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader here from Mr. Topstep with your Tuesday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, the day everybody's been waiting for is here. It is election day here in the United States. I've talked about the election off and on. Um, you know, I mean, the only thing I'll say is what a lot of people will say to you today. Get out and vote. Get out and vote because today is honestly the only day that you really have a say, at least in my opinion. They don't really much care what the majority of us want any other day except today. So get out there and vote and make a choice. Um, there's a lot of pontificating going around about what's going to happen with the election. My suggestion is this: do not make any big bets today. You don't know what the reaction is going to be to whatever the news is tonight, if we even have news tonight. Okay? We could, it's very easy to sit here and say that if the president gets reelected, we're going to go down 100, 200 points. That's, in my opinion, it's too easy to say. Far too easy to say. And that tells me that there's a lot of people leaning short. So be careful. It will not take much to squeeze them. Now, if the president gets reelected, do I think we ultimately see new lows? Absolutely. Absolutely. I think under either scenario, we are going to see the 200-day exponential moving average. Because if Romney wins, we're not going to go to the moon right away. Because at the end of the day, he doesn't take office until January. And, let's be realistic, guys. These guys can promise whatever they want, but they can't really change anything without Congress. And there's really no indication that Congress is going to uh, change all that much. There's an outside chance that the Republicans can win the Senate. If the Republicans win the Senate and Romney wins the presidency tonight, then I think you're going to see a rally, because then you have true, quote-unquote regime change going on in Washington. But the House will stay Republican no matter what happens tonight. If the Senate stays Democrat and Obama wins, then you basically have a stalemate. And that's what we've been doing for the last couple of years. And, maybe we rally off that because they think the president is neutralized from doing anything that is business unfriendly, or maybe we just go ahead and go down. But that last sentence I just gave you, there's a lot of maybes in there. Don't do maybes today. Okay? You're right. I'm not talking a lot about the chart, because today is not about the chart. Today is about an election, and you've got to understand it's not always charts. Sometimes it's psychology. Sometimes it's macro events, and there's a very big macro event today. Now, about the chart, briefly. 100-day exponential moving average, which comes in today at 1403, that's a key level that has to hold on the downside. If that breaks, then you really, really have got to see 1398 hold. If you don't, I think 93 gives way pretty quickly, and we get down to the lower Bollinger Band here, down at 1388, and we'll have to see what happens there. This is not the place to be swing trading or making big bets. We are simply trading below the middle Bollinger Band and above the lower Bollinger Band. We have been chopping around now, either because of what's coming up or not having full regular trading days last week because of the hurricane. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 10 days of chop that we're in right now. So the market's going to make a decision, just like the people are going to make a decision at the polls tonight. But I would respectfully suggest that aside from intraday trading today, that you really wait for everybody to make a decision and see what we want to do. You can already see the moving averages are starting to converge from this action that we saw here. The 20 is getting ready to cross below the 50, and the 100-day is now in play. So we're gonna have to see how everything plays out. From a pivot perspective, two key areas stand out to me. That is the 1412, 1413 area underneath, and then 1424 above. If they decide to walk things up into the election tonight, I would expect that action to stall up around the 1424 area. So keep an eye on that. If you're long, that's an area that you really got to think about getting lighter. And if you're looking to initiate a short based upon a negative reaction tonight, 1424 would be an ideal place to do it. Okay, Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader from Mr. Topstep. Trading well, everybody. Get out there, cast your vote. Don't miss that opportunity. And I will see everybody tomorrow morning. Trade them well, and we'll see how it goes.